Hello, sweet friends and crafters. Welcome to Carol's Craft Cottage. I'm excited for you to join me today. I am sharing my last Christmas in July project with you. It is July 31st. This is my third project for my Christmas in July. I will be switching over to finishing up the journals with you. And then after that, I'm not sure what I'll be making. I'm going to dream about it. How's that? I really appreciate all the wonderful comments and love that you left me on my Christmas in July projects. I enjoyed reading them. It's an honor to be an inspiration to all of you. I will say that. And it just fills my heart and keeps me going with my love for crafting and sharing it with you. So these little ornaments here, I bought the dies last year. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. And I never got a chance to make them. So for Christmas in July, I thought it would be a perfect time to sit down and work on these. So I'm going to tell you, you see 4 here, but I actually made 24 in the last couple days. And I've done other things in between, like housework and cooking and things like that. So they really make up pretty fast. And they hold candy, as you can see that, and they will hang in a tree. So these are beautiful gifts to give to friends and co-workers. And I was thinking that I would make some up for my granddaughter's school, for little gifts to give to her friends in class, and that they would really be enjoyed. So let me go ahead and share with you one of the dies, and I'm going to leave the link to the dies in the description box below. It's only one link actually, because you have several selections. I chose the reindeer, the Santa, the snowman, and the gingerbread. There's also a Mrs. Santa Claus, there's a girl and boy elf, there is a Christmas tree, a Christmas ornament, a penguin. I'm trying to think what else. And the seller also sells the balls. And this is a 5 centimeter, 2-inch ball. And I just clipped this off with my wire cutters, and I didn't have any problems with cracking or anything like that with the little ball. And I'm going to show you the die right now, and you can see that when you cut this out, it will emboss into your cardstock these places where you need to put the little pieces. So it makes it very easy to follow. I don't think I have to give you a tutorial on that. I'm just going to give you a few tips and tricks on this. So like I said, I cut this off, and then I actually cut 2 pieces of cardstock for each one. I know it'll make it a little more difficult to get the candy out, but I wanted these to be sturdy enough to hang in a tree with the candy. The candy makes them a little bit heavy. So if you cut 2 on cardstock and you glue them together, the next thing before you do anything else is you want to glue the ball on, except for this Santa. You see that the clear ball would go right here. You would need to put this embellishment piece on first. And that's the white trim on the Santa suit. So once you put that on, then you're going to put your candy in here, and you will glue the ball where it shows you on this die, right on top of here. And I used art glitter glue, and I held it for a little bit until it stuck. Now I will tell you that I did use Hershey's Kisses. They're a little bit tricky to get into this ball, but it is doable. You just have to have patience to get it in there, and then glue it on top of here. The M&Ms are easier, let's put it that way. So you just hold it on there, and then after it has stuck a little bit, you are going to go ahead and do the rest, cut out the rest of the pieces and start putting it together. So with this die, you get the little ball for his hat, and then the trim and the beard are together. So after you glue down the pink face, then you apply the little eyebrows, eyes, and then you would glue down his beard like this. So I'd come down about 1/4 of an inch on either side with the glue to make sure it stuck here, and a little bit on his face. And then you glue the mustache and the nose where it shows you on the face, and it goes on top of the beard like that. Then his mittens, the mitten trim, the boots, and the boot trim. And then the last thing I did was the belt, and I would come up about 1/2 inch on either side of the belt with the glue and then hold it down until it sticks. I did not put any glue behind the top portion of this here because I didn't want it to smudge the clear ball. And then I put the little gold buckle on him. And here you can see in the back, that's where you get into the candy. All right, so that is the snowman. So let's go ahead and look at the reindeer. Oh, I just wanted to add extra that I made these with the Spellbinders layered poinsettia die, and then I used a piece of greenery from Tim Holtz Christmas greenery, I think it's called, mini. And then this is the cute little reindeer, and you can see he has antlers that you get with the die. You get the little forehead, the ears, eyes, Rudolph nose. You get the muzzle and the little lips there. Now for this one here, you get the arms, and all you do after you glue the hooves on, you just glue his arms to the back here and let them lay on top of the ball, and then you get the hoofs for the legs. Isn't that adorable? It is so cute. And then of course I added the gingham ribbon and the poinsettia myself because I like to frilly them up. Here is the snowman. For the snowman, you get the hat, the trim on the hat, the eyes, the carrot nose, the smile for the mouth, the little cheeks. You get 2 pieces for his scarf, and you get these pieces for his arms that you just layer on top. And of course for this one again, I did the poinsettia and the little greenery. For the gingerbread, this one is a little bit, I did it a little bit different than the die. So here is the original first one I did. These are the little squiggle pieces that you get for your gingerbread, and I thought that was too little. I wanted more frosting, so I used my white puff paint, and I made the little squiggles bigger on my gingerbread man. So you get the frosting for the top of his head, you get the eyes, you get the little cheeks and his mouth, and that's it. The rest of it, I did the bow that I have done on the gingerbread man on the Time for Tea. So it's that bow that I used. This is a 2-inch candy cane that comes from Hobby Lobby. And I don't know if Hobby Lobby has these things out yet, but they usually have them every year if you don't have any in your stash. And then this little poinsettia was from Hobby Lobby as well. And I put it on here because I wanted more green and red just to coordinate and make it show up a little bit more than just all brown for the cookie. That's up to you. So I hope you've enjoyed these ornaments today. They were so much fun to make. I made them over the last couple days. Like I said, I made 24 of them, and I did things in between. So I think you can probably make 6 of these in about maybe an hour or so. It depends. It depends what you got going on, I guess. Like this one is fast because it doesn't have a lot of pieces. This one takes more time because there are a lot of pieces to it, just to give you an idea. So thank you everyone for joining me today. I hope that I've inspired you to create some more Christmas projects. I will be leaving the link again to the dies in the description box below in case you wanted to join me in creating some of these. I don't get compensated by leaving the link. It's just for your convenience. So until next time, remember to sprinkle kindness like confetti wherever you go. And until the next video, happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye.